for the serious gamer.
Hey, what's going on, my fellow freaks of nature? It's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. And this, again, I'm releasing this. This is like a day later, maybe a day later after I released the mini Nazi reveal trailer, which was really GK Nova 6, the website. Now I want to get this, obviously by the title you know what I'm about to talk about, which is the full trailer for Zombies. But I gotta get this off my chest first. And I'm not by any means mad. That's not my style. I'm not gonna do that. Although sometimes in my comments it seems like I'm getting annoyed, which I kind of am. But there was a dude yesterday, I put the link to the GK Nova 6 website, which is, well, and here's the problem. He's like, unless JD 2020 says it's so, then it's not so. Stop spamming with all this bullcrap. Well, you kind of are, and I'll try and say this kind of nicely without being, you know, seeming like an a-hole, but you're kind of stupid. Wait a minute, no, that does make me look like an a-hole. Listen, for those of you that don't know, GK Nova 6 is seemingly a third-person, you know, website. Like, oh my goodness, who owns it? But this was long ago that this came out. This was an early marketing tool for Activision and Treyarch. As a matter of fact, the actual website is linked and is registered to Activision. It's owned by Activision. And they figured this out actually long ago when they first came across it, when they were first, you know, when Treyarch and Activision first started their marketing campaign, and all of a sudden this mysterious website with all these kind of weird encryptions came out and people were going berserko, which is exactly what they're trying to do. But it's owned by Activision. So when you look at it, it's not like some person, just some fanatic, you know, fan or whatever, put some random website out and is trying to trick us. It's owned by Activision. It's their website. So when I put a link to it, when I showed you guys this website, it wasn't saying, hey, look, I found some random crap. What I found was stuff that was related to Activision. And I said, you know, from what I saw from it, and this was before the most recent Twitter tweet came out, and I said, by the looks of it, and by using common sense, which is using what's between your ears here, the gray matter, your brain, it's pretty damn obvious that there's going to be a new Zombies that's separate from the old Zombies. I mean, they show new types of zombies, you know, zombies with white shirts and ties, and they were new corridors like a hospital or something like that. It wasn't hard. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out. It was pretty friggin' obvious that that's it they were leading towards. And I don't know why, but some people still just didn't get it and question it. I am not going to produce these videos to give you bullcrap information. There's been enough of those out there. There's enough well-known directors at, this isn't by any means anyone general. I'm just saying there's a lot of sort of people that put stuff out that seem to say it's absolutely going to be this way. I would never say that unless, kind of like with that other guy, unless I read it from the source, unless I go to Treyarch or Activision's marketing media sort of outlet where their news is, or JD 2020, Josh Olin, unless they say it, I'm not going to say it either. And I don't know, it baffled me. Anyway, that all aside, that's all done. I just want to say, ha-ha, I was right, because in a matter of like, I don't know if it was a few hours or not, next thing you know, Twitter from Josh Olin, JD 2020, there you go, buddy. JD 2020 said it. So you kind of look like a dumbass, but anyway, confirmed that there's a new Zombies on there. Again, this isn't hard to figure out, people. You know what was going to be there. And, you know, you don't want to, what is it, count your chickens before they hatch, so to speak, but it was pretty damn obvious from that, the GK Nova 6 website, that there was going to be new stuff. And JD 2020, in a matter of hours after I released that video, confirmed it. So again, like I said, I would never tell you guys something or information that I wasn't 100% sure. I'm like, it's for sure going to be there, because then, you know what? Number one, you're going to get angry at me for telling you something that wasn't true. And number two, I'm going to look like an ass, and I really don't want to do that, more so than I usually do on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So anyway, there you go. Just, I don't know. The guy just annoyed me. So anyway, you look like an idiot because you can't think. But the rest of you guys kind of caught on. You know that I wouldn't do that to you guys. So the latest news, obviously what I said, if you're not aware of it already, again, I'll put a link to it in the description for JD 2020, Josh Olin, the community manager, campaign, marketing, whatever it is, where he confirms, yes, there's new zombies. The other thing that I actually also want to put in there, and here's something else. The full zombies trailer. We do not have a confirmed date. All we know, and I'll put this link in there as well, is something that Josh Olin said again on Twitter, was that if there is indeed, a new co-op mode or zombie co-op mode, can be guaranteed that we're going to put a trailer out. So once he said that, so the fact that he said that, and the fact that, I don't know whether it was by mistake, because it seems they're all calling it like an early leak. It's like they kind of like, oh, I guess we gave too much information. We kind of look stupid if we don't just say, yes, there's going to be new zombies. Because like I said, from the GK Nova 6, it was pretty damn obvious there is going to be, and it's kind of an insult to all of us gamers, anyone with a brain between their ears, that there's going to be a new one. So they just came out and said, yes, it's going to be there. And in conjunction with his other tweet, that it looks like they're going to have one. And the rumor right now that's floating around, and I'm not, again, remember, I'm not confirming it one way or the other, because I don't have this. This is just what I'm digging up. Apparently on GameTrailers.com, and I'll give you the link to their website as well. GameTrailers.com is a huge trailers website. I mean, they cover everything, and a lot of major game developers always go to them to release sort of the first glimpses of anything, because they can get it out to the masses. So if you go, and I'll put a link to that as well, if you go on there, you'll see that on October 15th, the Game Trailers is going to be releasing a brand new Black Ops trailer at 12:30 a.m. on October 15th. So half an hour after midnight, this is when they're going to release it. I can't remember if it's Eastern Standard. I don't remember the time zone. Anyway, you can check it out, the link yourself. However, it's saying, here's my concern. It's saying, if you love the smell of achievements in the morning, stay tuned. And it was related to Black Ops, but, whether that's achievements, trophies, the unlockables, whatever it is that you want to call it, I don't know how that necessarily relates to zombies. I don't know, because it doesn't say anything really about zombies. But then again, if any of you guys ever follow this, and if you don't know, then I'm going to clue you in now so that now you do know. In October, around the same time, I don't know if it was the 15th, but mid-October 2008, they actually released a game trailers for the Treyarch Call of Duty World at War, where they officially announced to the world that there's going to be Nazi zombies. That's where they announced it, was game trailers. At almost the exact same time, like 2-3 weeks before the actual release date, because they got to build up some sort of hype just before it's released. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. So we got a new game trailer coming out for sure, related to Black Ops, on the 15th by Game Trailers, who previously released and announced for Treyarch, the Nazi zombie component. So we've got that. We've already know that there's Nazi zombies in there. And JD 2020, Josh Olin has already said that if there is Nazi zombies, then there will be a trailer. Well, he's already admitted to that. So I'm assuming, again, this is just logic. Don't count on this as being fact. But it seems pretty logical, again, that this trailer, if it's not completely about it, may actually include information on the Nazi zombies. Because really, when else are they going to do it? We're on crunch time here. This Friday, or tomorrow rather, is the beginning of the month. So we've got 1 month before. They're not going to wait too much longer after that. So I would, if there's gonna be a zombie trailer, I would probably guess that this is gonna be it. So definitely stay tuned on October 15th, Game Trailers. I'll give you guys the link again. 12:30 a.m. Don't know the time zones. Probably California, so Pacific time. That's what I'm guessing anyway. So for those of you that want to do that, I would follow it. I would guess that that's going to be there. Either way, you're going to see it released like a day or so later on Call of Duty on their own YouTube, or it's going to be all over the place, believe me. And I'll cover it as well, and we'll look at it. But you know, either way, it doesn't really matter. We know what's coming. And one last thing too, for those of you that are confused still, which I don't understand, but I'm gonna clarify it because some of you may have been my fans, and I'm not knocking you guys or saying that you're stupid on this one at all, because there's so much information flying around. But anyway, in this particular case here, people are like, well, I don't get it. Is it World at War? If I don't get the Hardened or Prestige Edition, do I not get zombies? Here it is wrapped up very simply. There's a brand new Nazi zombie component to Black Ops, separate from what is being released from Prestige and Hardened editions. The Prestige and Hardened editions, the only difference is that they're going to include 4 of the previously released maps that were in World at War. So if you buy Hardened or Prestige, you will get 4 maps that everyone else would otherwise not get in the regular version. But if you buy the regular version of Black Ops, just the plain Jane regular version, you are going to have the new zombies, the new Black Ops zombies. Completely different. The only difference, again, and I'll say it, is that if you get Hardened or Prestige, you get 4 additional maps, that's it. And you might be able to even buy them or download them off, you know, whether you're on Xbox Live or the PlayStation Store. I'm assuming they're going to probably allow you to sell, they're going to sell them, I don't know, maybe what, 15 bucks? So it depends on if you want to sell it. And maybe not. Maybe they won't do that. But anyway, that's the only difference. Everyone is going to have Nazi zombies on it, no matter what. The only difference is 4 old maps from World at War, kind of the favorites, slapped onto there if you buy Hardened or Prestige. That's it, okay? So, done. Don't think about it anymore. No more questions. Don't put comments of like, I don't get it still. Because then I am going to make fun of you for being a complete retard. So anyway, that's it. Again, October 15th, possibly the actual zombie trailer. Again, I'm not confirming it. It's just these sort of things. I look at logic. This is what I do. I dig up information for you guys, and that's what I found. So anyway, I'm Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. Stay tuned. If anything changes, if I find out anything, I'll let you guys know. All right? Peace.